chapter 1.
This is only chapter 1, and
I'm in love with this.
We're already whatting. Okay, chapter 1 ends with this. You have 3 main players. You have Sylvester.
Who is R.Kelly?
R.Kelly is Sylvester. Sylvester's backstory is he wakes up and he's in a strange bed with someone who he doesn't really know.
It's his hookup.
He doesn't really...
He's definitely fucking someone on the side besides his wife.
Correct. And he makes a mention in the song that he has got to get home to his wife, which is crazy talk because his phone should have been blowing up the entire night.
Especially if he didn't come home.
Exactly. If you don't come home, everybody knows your wife's blowing you up. I don't think that's ever happened in R. Kelly's life. He's like, I'm just going to crash out wherever. I'm not going to tell my wife where I am.
Yeah.
I could be dead. I could be murdered, like Michael Jordan's dad style. I could be...
Or Ennis Cosby.
I could be Ennis Cosby dad style. You never know. So, his thing is that he's going to sleep over this girl's house. Girl, not named. Girl tells, in her brilliant fucking mind, in her brilliance of brilliant mind, she says, I'm going to hide you in the motherfucking closet. Of all places, in their bedroom, in the closet.
No, you're missing what's most important. She has another man over, allows him to sleep in her bed that her and her husband share, decides not to wake him up thinking, no way my husband could ever come home at 7 a.m.
He could have left at 6, 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe right after he fucked her. He could have left.
But R. Kelly had clearly been sleeping there all fucking night. So she had to know her husband was coming home at some point.
True.
Okay, so she knew. She knows her time.
He was awakened by the sun rays, and according to his words, 7 in the morning.
At 7 in the morning.
At 7 in the morning.
He could have woke up at 6.
God, we're all going to do that.
He could have woke up at 6 in the morning. He could have woke up at 5, 4, 3, 2 o'clock in the morning.
By the way, let's be honest. Of all the crazy drunken fuck nights you've ever had, when have you ever woken up at 7?
Never.
It's always noon at the earliest.
Well, if you're having a crazy fuck session, you're like, I'm sleeping in. But in these cases, this dude should have been so fucking pumped full of energy. He should have been like, I'm driving away from here. You leave the scene of a crime. So that's R. Kelly's sin number 1.
Well, we know that he immediately passes out after sex. That's what we know about R. Kelly.
But, okay, so he fucks,
he does immediately
comes,
pass after sex.
passes out.
Wakes up at 7 in the morning.
Hold on.
Immediately jumps into his suit.
But then I can only...
he fell asleep.
No, he fell asleep in the suit.
He was fucking in his suit?
No, shirt. He had the white shirt on. The maroon magenta underneath was half on. Suit jacket somewhere else. But he was still fully clothed.
The girl put on the suit jacket, and then he was intending to leave then. And she said, no, you can't go that way. You got to go in the closet. Can't go out through the windows. They're bars. My problem is this. You never leave the scene of a crime. R. Kelly said number 1. You never leave the scene of a crime. Dexter, when he kills somebody, he cleans up precisely. He cleans up with, like, plastic. He has duct tape.
Well, all right.
Cuts him up.
But this was clearly not a...
It's not a serial killer act, but you never stay at the scene of a crime. R. Kelly's sin in this is that he stayed at the scene of the crime.
He must have fucked her. He must have gotten turned up.
Alright, so he got turned up.
He was listening to his own music.
Oh, he was definitely... If you want me to believe this character of Sylvester didn't fuck someone else's wife to R. Kelly songs, you're fucking insane. He fucked someone to a musician who looks and sounds exactly like him. So but I'm going to let that slide. Because this Sylvester fella, swell chap.
Something I want to point out to you. He fucked this girl with his gun still tucked in his waist.
His gun was on his person somewhere.
By the way, we're 30 seconds in.
Alright,
Now hold on. So she says, you can't go that way. The only thing I can naturally assume is that Sylvester and this female's husband woke up or entered consciousness within this apartment at the exact same time. As her husband was walking in, Sylvester was waking up. Again, She had no foresight to go, hey, guy who I fucked the night before, whose gun is still in his pants and is still wearing a t-shirt, get the fuck up. Chris Paul's coming home.
Well, I'm just assuming that, okay, at this point, as long as she's been married, I'm going to assume that she's been married for about maybe 5-6 years.
Oh, they've clearly been married a while. They've reached... from what I understand, married women don't start cheating till like 2-3 years in.
Okay, so...
But this is clearly not the first person she's fucked.
It's not the first person...
clearly
at this
deadliest.
point, because she already understands, but she should already know her husband's schedule.
Clearly.
She knows that he gets home at precisely 7 o'clock, 7:05. So that means he gets off work at maybe, 6 o'clock, 6:30-ish.
But what job would require him to dress like that?
I don't know. What is he doing overnight? Is he working at a call center somewhere?
No, 24. I don't think so.
I don't know.
I think he works at a club. I can see that.
Is he a club promoter?
I think what happens. I think we actually find out later.
You know, I was gonna say everybody listening to this that's seen it is like, you dumb motherfucker. I know what her husband's up to. We don't know yet.
Don't
judge me.
Don't spoil it for us.
If someone texts me with the ending, I'm gonna flip out.
I assure you, we're getting to it.
We're live.
You can't.
We're not live.
We're not live. But I assure you, we're watching it in real time, asking the same questions. So R. Kelly trapped in the closet. He's watching the girl that he fucked, who he doesn't know,
and is not his wife, because he said, "I gotta get home to my wife."
Exactly. He got to get home to his wife. He doesn't know who this girl's name is. He has no idea who she is.
I'm sure they've met before.
I don't think he remembers the night before because he's so abrasive with her.
Well, no. All right.
He obviously hasn't fucked her before.
If she says, "You gotta fucking get in the closet," her husband comes home, immediately starts mauling her.
He's like, I'm ready to come home. I'm ready to fuck.
But if you've been married for 5 years, no way are you getting home at 7 in the morning and your wife's like, "Hey, baby," and you're like, "I'm ready to fuck." Right? He hasn't even washed his hands yet.
That's what it is, though. He just got off work. That's the only explanation. He just got off work, had a rough day, immediately down to fuck.
Hold on.
Get to the door.
If you're coming home from work and immediate fuck is an option, he didn't wash his hands yet.
Does he need to use his hands? No.
But you don't want to fuck somebody with dirty hands.
Maybe she likes it that way. Maybe she's fucking a random dude that's hiding in her closet.
To be fair, he looks like R.Kelly.
They were listening to R.Kelly.
You can justify her fucking this man. He wears a gun and fucks.
Okay, we didn't get to see the scene enough with her husband, but he might have been about to turn on more R. Kelly.
We don't know.
Might have been smitten by it.
We don't know, but the thing is that
R. Kelly might be her dirty hands reliever. Like that could have been like her thing where she forgets about all dirty hands and just goes into fuck mode.
The thing is that he came home. The first thing he does, he doesn't go, "Hi, dear. Good morning."
No, he just goes, "It's fuck time. It's time to fuck."
Oh, okay, she's on her bed in her lingerie. Keep in mind, from the night before. Doesn't smell like musk in the room somehow.
Yeah, it still doesn't smell like fuck sweat.
Okay, but he slept. He slept the entire night, so you could say that he fucked when they got home.
Oh, dude,
and
he's gonna have fucking doo-doo breath.
Dude, he's
got morning breath.
And that bed must smell like fucking cologne anyway. So I don't think
there's no way Sylvester's not covered in it.
Dude, he is cologne. And I don't think that the cell phone...
His name's Sly Cologne.
Sylvester.
If he was only wearing a vest, dude. Alright, so...
R.
Kelly's hiding in the closet. King of Diamonds. Hiding in the closet. Chris Paul starts to fuck his own wife in his own bed.
Sloppy seconds.
In his own... No, I'm not even worried about that. This man comes home, apparently from work, is ready to fuck his wife, dirty hands and all. He's like, "Look, bitch, it's fucking go time."
Right.
They immediately lay down, start making out. Sylvester's getting furious.
He's getting mad inside the closet.
He's doing circles.
He's mad. He's mad that this one night stand is fucking her own husband while my wife has yet to blow up my phone.
Oh. So he's mad because he fucked this girl. Pussy, anal, mouth.
Ass to mouth?
He hit all three.
He hit all three.
He had ass to vag. He went poo-poo vag right now.
He went ass to vag, and then back to ass, just to make sure it was still there.
Back me in the mouth, made her taste the sour.
He almost gave her like pink sock, but he pulled back on it. But he's furious behind this closet because he obviously has feelings for this girl, and her husband is giving the goddamn.
So he wiped his dick off on her leg, thought it might blend in. Jumped in the closet.
He wiped it on the blankets. I think he wiped it on the blankets. That should have been clue number one. The husband. So look for doo-doo shit on your fucking blanket.
He's in the closet. His phone rings.
Phone rings.
The husband immediately goes to check his phone. If they have the same cell phone ring. Now, look,
wait.
If this was the iPhone 1 and it had the doom, 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 I could understand it. But it's literally this generic fucking Nokia one-piece brick of a phone ring.
That at one point was the cutting edge, and they could have the same cell phone, because they're both well-dressed men.
But here's what you're not understanding. The fact that this character doesn't have an R.Kelly ringtone is ludicrous.
That's what I was going to point out.
Ludicrous.
Does not have like a ringtone that you had to text the number 05781 to get.
And you can get wallpapers of skulls and Latin chicks in bikinis.
Yeah,
$2.99 a month.
He clearly
10
just
downloads.
He doesn't.
Standard text messaging rates may apply.
I don't even think that they apply to him because he doesn't even use them.
So,
it's the same.
Or they're both using burner phones.
No,
there's no way her
husband's
husband's using a burner phone.
They had SIM cards at that point.
Yeah, but there's no way they're using the same ringtone.
He's using his "fuck my wife" ringtone. I mean, he's using the same one too. They're both fucking her.
But that's not the point. The fact that, look, when you hear a phone ring 10, 15 feet away from you, you know it's not in your pocket. You go, wait a minute. That's like hearing a bird chirp outside the window, and you're like, wait a minute. Is that bird in my pocket? Hold on. I got it. Wait a minute. That's not my pocket, bird. There's another fucking bird somewhere chirping.
That's what,
I'm just saying, okay, so this series
first
started
he's suspicious of himself, it blows my fucking mind that the first thing is he's suspicious of his own phone ringing, and he's like, who the fuck is calling me?
He's like, wait a minute, that's my mistress's ringtone. Oh shit, wait a minute.
Wait!
That's not my pocket, bird.
Why my fucking phone? No, but R. Kelly's phone rings.
Clearly from the closet in the same room.
From the closet itself!
In the same fucking room.
So
the closet.
it would be muted, it would be a...
But he hear clean as day, and the first thing he does is go into a complete opposite room.
Yeah, that's no sense of like what happened? He like lost in equilibrium by jumping on his wife.
He hears the phone ring.
He goes right into.
He goes, that's it. There's no way that came from the closet.
If it's
I'm
not
about
me.
to punch someone in the fucking bathtub.
So he punches the fucking bath curtain.
He punches the bath curtain.
He walks like 10 feet behind him. 10 feet fucking behind him.
Now, as a grown man,
opens up the fucking bathroom and punches the bath curtain.
The only thing I can naturally assume is this man rode the train home, and his hearing hasn't adjusted to home hearing. It's still public hearing, so he heard a noise not knowing which direction it came from. I am on the husband's side right now.
Alright, we're siding with your husband?
Look, he came home from work, he heard a mysterious pocket bird ring, decided it wasn't his own pocket bird, punched a shower curtain,
and then as soon as he came back, he looked under the bed.
Okay. Alright, why is the second place you check under the fucking bed?
Because the first place is the bathroom.
The first place is the bathroom. You always check the bathroom.
So, he checks under the bed, and then he looks at the closet.
The closet! Hold on, but Sylvester does one fucking thing that
he
just...
immediately says, you know what, fuck this noise.
I'll pull you out my Beretta.
Which, that's not a Beretta, by the way, that's a Colt 45. I just point that out.
So he pulls out a gun.
Look, it's hard to rhyme Colt 45, let's be honest. Beretta sounds nice when you sing it. Beretta! Colt 45! Not the same.
Doesn't rhyme. There's nothing that rhymes with
it rolls off the tongue.
But the production company is Jeff.
He couldn't rhyme with... Or maybe somebody sold him that Colt 45. They said it's
false
actually
advertisement.
They said
told him it was a Beretta.
They said it's actually a Beretta, and he said, "Oh,